to this docket number filed by Algonquin Gas Transmission. The Federal Energy Regulatory Commission should deny this license and not allow this process to move forward. Since the first compressor station proposal, there have been a number of questions surrounding what is now being called two different projects. When one, in fact, looks at it, it appears they're independent of each other, but not really. They are actually one project. When the natural gas compressor station was initially proposed, it was done so under the name of the Atlantic Bridge Project. This included a 7,700 horsepower compressor station. Not long after that, I received notice at the State House that this project called Access Northeast, which would increase the access of the horsepower of the first compressor station and add miles of pipeline through Weymouth neighborhoods. Regardless of the names of the projects, the end result is that the proposed natural gas compressor station would be located in Weymouth. Not only is this location in an environmentally sensitive area along the Fort River, it is also in a densely populated neighborhood with thousands of people call home. Within a 3-mile circumference, over 13,000 children attend 33 different schools. In the mile zone, over 7,500 children attend 17 different schools. Within the 1-mile incarceration zone, or incineration zone, I should say, there are 2,225 children in 7 community schools. These numbers do not include the thousands of people who go to businesses, churches, libraries, and senior centers in North Weymouth and Quincy and Braintree. Directly next to the proposed site is the new $275 million Fort River Bridge project, which carries 32,000 vehicles a day. Congressman Lynch and myself and the local delegation for years looked for money for this bridge, which is now moving forward. The location Spectra is proposing directly jeopardizes the significant state investment being made in the area and raises a lot of questions about harm to the residents also. As we move forward, these companies want you to consider these projects separately in order to circumvent safeguards that are in order to protect our community. The developers, in my opinion, have separated them so that they may obtain a federal certificate of public necessity, allowing them to disregard the local zoning and conservation processes and take property of the eminent domain. However, they are illegally, in my opinion, circumventing the National Environmental Policy Act and a means to avoid the cumulative impact analysis. The Commonwealth of Massachusetts Energy Facility Siting Board also noted that in their letter to FERC that they have concerns about cumulative impact and other significant issues. That Spectra has not fully addressed or answered many of their questions, and that the board respectfully requests an environmental impact study be required for this project. Spectra is playing a shell game with the proposals that will have a significant effect on our community. For me, the lack of clarity raises a red flag about the motives behind these proposals. In the face of all the questions, concerns, and outcry from our community, your agency has only recommended an environmental assessment. This is not an in-depth process and does not fully analyze the impact of this project. This proposal should mandate a full comprehensive review of human health and environmental impacts. Under your own rules, a new above-ground facility near population centers is a Category 1 project requiring an environmental impact statement as part of stakeholder outreach. The applicant initially told the community that an EIS was planned, but like everything involving utility companies, it seems like the rules don't apply to them. What's really remarkable to point out is that while residents are opposed to these projects, they're also being told by utility companies that the only relief will come from expanding natural gas pipelines financed out of their own pockets. While there's been a lot of debate over new sources of energy, I would like to point out a study released by my colleague, Attorney General Maura Healey. This study concluded that there are other ways to address the region's energy needs without building costly natural gas pipelines. At a State House briefing recently, it was disclosed that the natural gas moving through this compressor station and these pipelines actually flow right through the region and may be exported to foreign countries. This provides no benefit to the Weymouth community or the South Shore and provides no relief to ratepayers. FERC must not be a rubber stamp for the utility companies. I know you won't be. It is clear to me that the review process appears inadequate. Our communities and our residents feel strong-armed by the utility companies. It also appears to me that this process is fundamentally flawed, but I know that you can change that. Since the beginning of this process, important questions have been asked, and we've been left without a lot of good answers. If you look around this room, you will see many members of our community who took time out of their busy lives because this is so important to them. They want answers, and so do I and Congressman Lynch and my colleagues at the State House. It is my sincere hope that FERC will fulfill its legal obligations to uphold laws and regulations set in place to protect Weymouth and our fellow communities from this hazardous natural gas compressor station. This proposal needs to be denied for the good of our community and the good of our region. These concerns that we're expressing today all in a group just about today or tomorrow. They're about the future of our community 100 years from now, when everyone in this room is long gone and our children and grandchildren remain. As state representative for the past 16 years representing Weymouth, I have stood with this community every step of the way, and you can rest assured that this town is up for a fight, is up for the long haul. No matter how much money is thrown at us, we don't want it, we just want you to go ahead. Rest assured that we will continue to work together as a united community and stand strong. And I ask you, in your authority, to deny this horrible, horrible proposal. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you very much.